On Chimps mode, round 98 can be extremely difficult, but there's a small little bug that will allow you to do this. Practically destroy all of round 98 just like that. It's kind of crazy, so let's go right into it, and I'm going to be going on Sanctuary Chimps here and getting 106,000 cash spare using this bug, which is a little bit of money spare, so let's start this off. I'm going to be starting off with 2 Desperados, and then I'll be moving straight into the bomb shooter from 2 snipers into biker bones and bomb shooter, and I'm just going to be skipping any tower that would help me out in the early game because I don't need any tower to help me out. Well, I'm just going to be upgrading one of those Desperados to 010 so I can beat 24, and then I'll be getting Camo Village on 33, and everything's going to come together very, very nicely. So this bug basically involves the Bomb Blitz and the Elite Defender. And if you take both of these guys, or one of them, either or, and then you go into hotkeys and find these activate selected tower ability hotkeys and advanced hotkeys, put the first one to any hotkey, you can press that hotkey when the tower is selected, so the Bomb Blitz or the Elite Defender, and its passive life loss ability will activate. This is extremely powerful because the Bomb Blitz will be able to trigger its Bomb Blitz attack every 60 seconds if you use the hotkey while selecting it, and it does come back when you use Striker's ability, and it also can gain double damage if you have Striker's ability on too, which is even crazier. And then for the Elite Defender, it's going to be shooting 4 times faster, 70% of the time. The only thing to note is that you're going to really have to mash the button a lot for the Elite Defender because its cooldown is very, very quick and its duration is very, very short. But it just becomes a lot stronger. It's kind of just like having 3 Elite Defenders for the price of 1. Very, very cool. So you can use both of these together and they're pretty effective. The one thing to note is that you can't stall rounds if you have the Elite Defender though. So if you're going to be going for something crazy advanced like I'm doing here, I'm going to need to bring in stalling. So I'm going to be ditching Elite Defender instead of just going for Bomb Blitz only. But you can actually use both of these in Chimps mode and it's really crazy. Now one thing you'll also note is that you can activate Bomb Blitz life ability in Chimps mode with Corvus. However, this is an absolute pain to do. It's one of the most horrendous strategies ever. Even for a Chimps challenge itself, it's just crazy difficult and absolute pain. You never want to ever have to rely on this. And on some of these expert maps, it can push upwards from 90,000 to 100,000 cash spare. This, on the other hand, allows you to use any hero, and it's so much easier. You aren't locked into using stupid Corvus. It will get over 100,000 cash spare on these super hard expert maps, and it's so much easier to do, and it's actually reliable to use in black borders because you just got to press the hotkey and it will go off at will and nuke everything on the screen. Or if it's the Elite Defender, you just mash the hotkey a bunch. That might not be the friendliest for black borders because you really got to mash the hotkey a lot for the Elite Defender, but it will attack super fast, so it's kind of crazy. Very powerful bug, and it will probably be patched out pretty soon too. But I just got a Bomb Blitz up here. This early game and mid game is nothing really special. You can really get a very fast Bomb Blitz. It's just going to be 220 Village. I'm not going to go for discounts because decamoing on Sanctuary is an absolute pain, and I am not going to be dealing with that. And then you actually can just go straight into Bomb Blitz with that in the Alc buff, the recursive and the Alc buff. But there's really no point. So I'm just going to get one Assassin, bring that in there. Like, you can get around 54 Bomb Blitz, but that doesn't really matter. There's no advantage of doing that because I'm going to need to get 4 assassins either way to beat round 100. So I just need at least these 4 assassins to beat round 100, and then the Moab shove to stall out the rounds, and that's going to be it. So I'm going to be back in a moment. Now moving on into the 80s, I'm going to just be doing a little bit of micro with some abilities around here. Nothing's too crazy. The Bomb Blitz main attack is very, very powerful, and Striker is very good with these assassins as always. So I'm just going to be using the abilities, moving the heli around, nothing too crazy, and if I need to I can go over and select the Bomb Blitz and use its ability. Now you might think that I can just use the ability every round, nuke everything, there's no issue whatsoever, but you actually kind of can do that if you're doing like a basic strategy with some extra towers on an easier map, nothing too crazy. But if I want to be getting 106,000 cash spare, I'm really going in with nothing for a lot of these rounds. So I could just like use the ability, but then I won't have it back for the next round, and it's going to be an absolute pain. So we're going to have to do some crazy stalling, and you're going to see the first of those stalls here on round 91. I'm just going to hold this BFB, get the abilities back. You have to wait 60 seconds for the Bomb Blitz ability to come back, and then I also have that level 20 that I want to. And some of these rounds were a little bit more difficult to stall than others. Surprisingly, round 94 was the hardest to stall, and as the stalling part is really all the difficulty, there's not really a crazy amount of micro or tricks compared to what I have to do for the stalling in this run on the actual rounds. All the difficulty I mean is in the stalling, making round 94 the hardest round in this run, which is kind of crazy. So here's round 94. I had to do some weird shenanigans. I have to figure out the right amount of damage to barely damage that ZOMG at the top, so I can keep this one BFB at the back, and then use 3 assassins to get all the insides so the Bomb Blitz doesn't attack, and I can stall out this one Moab. It was quite a pain to do that, but doing that gives me just barely enough time on the level 20 to come back to be able to beat round 95, which was also a pretty difficult round, but it just took some trial and error seeing when I had to use these abilities, because I needed to pop everything besides the last little bit of stuff, so I can use Concussive Shell on the last DDT to be able to pop that one, and then for the fortified up there I can just hold it in place. Nothing too crazy. You can really stall the rounds a lot easier if the platform is shifted over to one side, because you can stall the other side. If not, the one assassin can attack a BFB. It can't attack a Moab though, so like you can see here on round 96, I was able to stall all of that out, but then the assassin pops the Moab or BFB down, and then I just get the last bit of the Moab. And then on 98 here, this one, 97 I mean, this one took a little bit of time. It was a lot easier than I thought actually. I could just hold this here, and then it's going to pop into a Moab, and I'm good there. So with that, I'm going to be able to get all my abilities, everything up for 98, so I can cycle through all of that stuff pretty easily. 98 was actually very easy. You just use the stuff and it all dies, and then I can just wait at the very end to keep like one BFB at the back. Super easy stall here, really nice. I got my stuff up for 99 too with that, so then I can go into 99. Now 99, I almost actually completely bricked the run because I used the ability way late. There was like 3 Moabs left on the screen, so I just got the last one and barely got my abilities back for 100, to which I needed to sadly buy one upgrade, just primary training, to get a little bit more single target damage out on round 100. This one was very close, but unfortunately I'm gonna have to spend that little bit of cash, so I won't get that last like $1,000 milestone, but I just use all the abilities. It took a while to kind of find the order that would work, but I can pop these ZOMGs down to be weak and then nuke everything else, leaving me with 106,000 cash spare on Sanctuary Chimps using this crazy bug with Bomb Blitz and Striker Jones. So let me know if you try this, what you do, how much you get spare, or maybe if you're going to use this to cheese some black borders. Anyways, see ya. Thanks for watching. If you want to help out the channel, you can check out these new videos, like and subscribe for more content, support the channel by becoming a member, and joining the Discord to chat with the community. Bye!